is identity theft?
Identity theft apparently is it is unlawful way of you getting a criminal getting your data and trying to use it again, trying to use it for their own unlawful or their own self-interest,
Yes.
personal interest, and not for good interest actually of you. Like for example, you get that somebody might create an account that has all details like you, and anytime this somebody who might just be also your friend, maybe on Facebook. So anytime you post about something, they also take your photo and post. They go to your gallery, of course, and take also other photos and post. So they start engaging with people at a capacity whereby it's like you.
Oh.
And they start also trying to look at some of your friends, people who are close to you, and they start now, say, chatting them also one by one. They go to an extent of being able to also get, being able to ask for money at times or different favors. And I think we have seen these at times also. Again, it goes back to the clicking of links at
Yes.
times through phishing. Then somebody is able to fetch all your account, all your contact details. Then they register a line. They have, remember, they have even your ID. They have registered a line. And with this line, they put also a profile picture of you. And they have all the contacts. So everybody they're contacting can see the image there is you. The details
Yeah,
are yours.
yeah.
Everything is yours. And they take advantage now of that. So at times they can also tell maybe the public that you've been abducted, or maybe you need some medical attention. At times it can be also true that you are sick, but maybe not that much. So they're just taking advantage, yet you have not started asking people for help. Yeah, so you get that with identity theft, a lot is happening, and we are getting a lot of also kids, especially now, right now, especially teenagers.
Yeah.
Most of them are falling into this. And just to give you a reality about what happened even in Kenya, that was last year when we had this lady who met somebody online. Actually, it was on Instagram. They were chatting. This person actually is not a real, the details are not real his. Then they met in an Airbnb. And this lady actually, you remember, she was actually killed and all that. So you get that we are meeting a lot of people on social media.
Yes.
But again, how do you verify this is the real actual person that you're dealing with? So most of these people, the criminals that are online, so this is just to make awareness on
Yes.
anytime you meet people online, try not to trust them just instantly. Most of them are using fake accounts. They're using a wrong identity, which is not real them, but they have stolen this identity from us people that if you follow up just on the details wise, you might think that this in reality, these are people, this is somebody that you really knew about.
Yeah.
Like you see, this also happens because we overshare a lot on social media platforms. We overshare a lot. Like for example, even when you come to this, when you come here at
Yes.
Swahili Pot FM, you'll go there through security check. You'll put your details, your name, your ID, number, your phone number, even where you're going, and so many things. Now, ask yourself, if somebody manages to steal this book or access it and return it to where it is, this is some information that really needs a lot of data protection. So, reason why I'm trying to bring this is so that we don't fall just for anything. Remember, somebody is able to see maybe how many times I've been here, and they start inboxing me. We know you have been there 5 times or 6 times, and actually we like what you're doing. So they bring you closer to, and also with a different identity. They already know about maybe at times. Actually, like so many people, even within the society right now, they've been conned by people they think is the governor of Mombasa. Yes. And they're promised for jobs and all that, and they're told, look, now, you see, I have officers that have to eat something, so just send 5,000 shillings, then you're going to get this job because we have to process for you 1 to 3.
Okay, so identity theft is not somebody taking a different persona.
But yes.
Yeah. So there's a social media page, and this is not the person. This is not the actual person. Okay. So because I'm hearing two things there. There is now that I create an account that has details of Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm communicating as Emmanuel, and I'm reaching out to different people. But then the other thing is somebody has created not similar to Emmanuel, but just a random person has created an account.
Yeah.
And in as much as there's a picture, it's not really them.
Yeah.
And they're using this to fish now, to reach out to people again.
Yeah, true.
Yeah?
So,
okay.
And that is common a lot. We have had a lot, and I think I also talked about it also last week in the show, where I talked about a lady who's a girl who was 14 years old.
Yeah.
And she met somebody she purported to be her aunt from US, who used to send her some gifts, chocolates, and this time it was her birthday because they post almost everything. The aunt actually posts about everything, about the family, the nieces, nephews, and all that. So somebody just captured that and also created an account for the same. They told her it was her birthday to just go. There's a car that was around her home, and she'll go and pick the cake and some few gifts. So already she had created some trust because it was almost 6 months of engagement with this person that she thought is the aunt. So when she entered the car, she got raped, and of course sodomized and so many things. Then she was released, and she didn't where she was dropped. Okay, somewhere she's able to locate home, so she just went home because the aunt used to tell her, the now purported aunt, that you should not share with anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, because your mom doesn't like me spoiling you. Your dad doesn't like this, so don't tell them about anything much about us. So she didn't know what to say because she knew she's already trapped.
Yeah.
And for her to start saying all this story, it was hard. So she just wrote a very long letter and ended up actually committing suicide. So you get that still through identity theft, we are getting affected also within our mental health. And we're getting so many things, attacks. If you go to also the children's court, you'll be able to meet so many cases whereby a lot of people, even the young mothers within the society who we have been able to meet, they meet somebody that has all the details on socials that this person is working either at KPA or within the county government. Wanaingia box, they can verify about that name, that person. So unapata baada either they've been raped ama wamekuwa na affair na they end up being pregnant, especially the young mothers. Wakienda kureport, yes, there is somebody like that existing in the database, but when that person is produced, they don't look like who you have been engaging with all along. So this is something that is happening within our society at the bottom level, and we cannot ignore that. We need to spread that information to as many people as possible.
Okay.
So that we're able to also save as many lives as possible.
Okay.
Kuna ile ambayo pengine nimetumia picha ya Mariam, lakini pengine details ni zangu tu. Na siongelei kuhusu mambo ya Mariam. Nimetumia tu kwa sababu pengine ni mtu mkubwa. Hiyo pia bado iko under identity theft.
Okay. Now, kuna in different ways. Kama from Mariam and Emmanuel, there's a level of friendship. Kwanza tukianzia hapo, yenye unapata you have a consent. Sawa. Kuna ile yenye utapata tumeweka maybe on social media, umeweka picha kama ya president or governor, na lakini tunakujua wewe ni mwanasiasa, so ni ile unajaribu tu kuonyesha you support, you align with this political angle ama different direction. So you can put any photo, but ni kwa sababu by association. With that, it's not really identity theft. Kwa sababu pia details zina explain much about who you are, and also you are genuine about your intention. So you're just trying to be very strategic and intentional so that people are able to associate you with that. maybe unajua ukiweka picha yako pale, picha ya governor ama ya president, you'll get more likes, of course. People will follow you more. People will start associating you with that office, vitu kama hizo. So hizo ni by intention. Alafu these are public figures when unapata you have retained your details. So that is not really identity theft. Yeah.
So it becomes an identity. Does it become an identity theft when there are ill intentions with it?
Exactly.
So that means when you're planning to extort.
Yeah. So when you're planning to use that actually in a unlawful way.
Yes.
Yeah? So once we're talking about unlawful way, we just mean illegally.
Okay.
To gain also a lot of personal interests and again to make crime. Like for example, the stories I've been giving, it's no more about crime. So you're changing all your details to look like somebody else because your intention is not really right.
Okay, so you've mentioned something that happens a lot, and the instances where you talk to somebody online, and of course they DM you and you start saying hi, and you're conversing. Then you check this person's profile. There are pictures, yes, that you can see that there's a lifeline. Okay, and I have a habit of scrolling mpaka mwisho kuangalia when was the first picture posted. You know, so and then we start conversing. And a lot of people do it. A lot of us do it. Just at times we feel like it's genuine, right? And also nowadays online dating is just out there.
True.
So let's say I meet you. You've created your profile online and we're chatting. So month one, we're still chatting and we're getting to know each other. You know, we reveal a lot of personal information. What do I like? What are you doing? Where are you? Could you send a picture? You know, we do all those things. I'm hungry. I'm buying dinner. And then now zinaanza kwa transactional. And I feel like, oh, I haven't talked to Akwabi online. You know, I haven't. So this relationship, iko online. Month 1, month 2, now month 3.
Yeah.
At what point in this conversation should we now start asking the right questions? Antenna zetu zinafaa kwa juu to enable us stop.
Okay. I think I'll be careful how I'm handling this particular question.
Please.
Actually, simply because it has a psychological angle that brings the relationship engagement. But from my professional view about especially social media, when you meet somebody online, it might be genuine or not genuine. Even photos, because right now we're having AI, you're able to generate photos that look almost exactly that you are with the president of US or anyone you would really like to be associated with. Now, with that, we cannot trust photos. We cannot trust also people that we are meeting. Now, what you need just to do is, this is the 3rd month of knowing each other. You having the conversation. If you have to meet physically, then try to meet in an open place, like within a restaurant. Know them beyond just that, of course. Let it take enough time. You need to know if they're posting even about different activities. At times go to even, I'm saying this because I've met people online and later they've become very good friends generally. Because you get that either they post about a certain event that is coming up, then you end up attending that event and you see maybe what they're doing. Maybe this person is a musician. Maybe this person is a motivation speaker, or maybe, so anything. So try to understand them. But again, anyone you're meeting online, don't be so rational in making decisions because you are likely able to meet a wrong person who has wrong intention, or even a wrong person who has good intentions. And again, this is, at the end of the day, is a wrong person even if they have good intention. So at times somebody can have good intention but they're not really right people for you. They are wrong people. What I'm trying also to bring in perspective is very simple, and this is happening a lot, especially from people who have come out of prison. And they're trying to fit into the society, so they tend to to get a lot of attention from people that never knew them, never knew their background, never knew anything much about. Even if you scroll, yes, you'll see 2013, that's when they joined Facebook. So what? But this is somebody, possibly what you didn't capture is between 2015 and 2020,
Yes.
they never posted anything.
Yes.
But for you, you don't care. You feel like maybe. For example, it might be a story like Emmanuel's story. The account was suspended. So for almost a whole year, they didn't post anything. It might be a true thing, or it might be also something that is not really true. They are hiding something. So you get that, yes, this person tends to come out here to recover, to fit into the society. But again, they're trying to look for people who don't know them. And at times they might trip unknowingly, but at times they might be very strategic for you actually as the victim they are also trying to target. So I'm trying just to unravel this information so that we're able to understand anybody you're meeting on socials. First and foremost, there's so much to confirm about them than just the name, than just meeting for coffee, than just anything that you're able to see on the face value.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, because we do meet people on social media a lot. What should we look out for?
Yeah.
Now, umepata that message, somebody has DM'd you, okay?
Yes.
Hi, I'm so and so, and I like you, and I want to meet you, and I want to get to know you. This is online dating. What should we look out for? What are the questions that we should ask, even in doing our own? Because we have to learn to investigate. What kind of questions should we ask, and how else can we investigate this?
Okay. Now, when we take it in the angle of online dating.
Yeah.
First of all, we need to know that we have dating sites and we have social medias. We need to know the difference. And the difference is like, okay, you cannot go to shop on a platform that is not meant for shopping. Yeah, you are likely to get a wrong thing. All right? So buying something from Jumia, or for example, a platform or any other selling platform, the likes of Amazon and all that, you know very well that what you're going to get is something, because these people, this is their work.
Yes.
Generally. So mostly the dating sites do a lot of due diligence, especially the ones that have some charges that you have to pay.
Yeah.
They do a lot of due diligence to people beyond just the details that you're seeing there.
Yeah.
Because some of them, since you have to install on your phone, they have to also try to really get a lot of information. So the people that, the profiles that come to you for you to choose, they're usually people who behave almost like you. That's something people rarely know. On the AI side, now it has gone to that level. So if you're genuine, you'll meet also so many genuine people as well.
Okay.
If you're not really genuine, you're just lying because you just want to take advantage, you'll also meet some people who have almost similar nature just like you. So if you want to date, first of all, we want to agree, we have dating sites.
Okay.
Then we're having social media, which are public platforms to create genuine friendship, to showcase what we do, to be able to just meet people in a public setup. Just like anytime you attend events, you don't go there with the intentions of dating because you are attending that event for the sake of what it's meant for. But in case you maybe meet the love of your life there or something, but by clicking, it's not like it's not usually the first intention. So online, if somebody DMs you immediately and what they want is a relationship, that's a red flag. But if they DM you and they're like, for example, Miriam, I am a journalist as well, and I like what you're doing. Kindly mentor me. Maybe through that mentorship, you end up realizing, guys, I think we're able to click more. We're able to do a lot together. Or maybe I have a son, I have a daughter, I have a brother who is in the same industry. I would like assistance. So it has to be an engagement that has actually some logical public relationship on the social media. Yes. Let's not fall for people liking you just by seeing the photo that you went to a studio to take and it was edited. You don't really look maybe the same as that photo in real life. So let's not really fall much for that. Let's try to engage from a social point, from a public point whenever we are accessing the social media.
Okay.
If it's about dating, we have special dating sites.